Hey guys, this is Kevin from KK Woodscapes. Wanted to say how excited we are to be a sponsor for the ASRA Cup Series this upcoming season. This is just some of the pieces we've created over the years. We can work with you and bring any special victory to life. To order, or if you have any questions, please scan the QR code for Instagram or contact me through the Discord. And hopefully, we'll be bringing your virtual victory into reality one day.
Fancy like Husky, fancy like Husky, fancy like Husky, fancy like Doggy bowl empty, Lakers pool sleeping, Rug pull, cash grab, NFTs delight, Rug pull, cash grab, idiot.
What's going on, folks? This is Steve, and we are with Race Day today for race number 2 of the playoffs for the Extreme Graphics Next Gen Series. What an awesome series so far, and right now we're in Texas, man. I cannot wait to get this thing going, obviously. Huge day today, big track, and man, a full field. We're going to bring in Wesley right now, too, man. Hey, how's it going, dude? Another Thursday.
I'm doing well. It's been a very, very busy day for me, bud. I just looked at the clock and realized that it was go time for iRacing. And, you know, some of those days where you just wish you had another hour left in your busy schedule, that's one of the days I'm having right now. So, got a lot going on, from baseball to racing to being able to pack out of town for the next couple of days and all sorts in between. But we're ready to go, brother. Hey, we're at Texas.
Yes,
250 miles, 167 laps. Oh, and mind you, this is round number 2 of the chase for the championship. Welcome to the No Limit Racing Extreme Graphics Next Gen Cup Series on race day. Let's get the lineup here for you. I'm trying to get my roster pulled up here.
All good.
As these drivers will make a preliminary lap. Here's the starting lineup. By the way, drivers in yellow are chase contenders for the championship. Here's the starting lineup. Dalton Tucker's on the pole. Brian Wirtz, row 1. Ryan Dingler, Holden McGill, row 2. Grant Peterson, Brandon Frontapple, row 3. Stephen Massey, Sean Boundy will make up row number 4. And my buddy Noah Rainwater and Matthew Montgomery, top 5 first rows in the top 10. Moving on to row number 6, Matthew Taylor, Nathan Paris, going to knock this lineup very quickly. Jordan Juracek, followed by Hank Caston, Sean Lodeson, KC Knight in top 15, Mike Moultrie Jr., Spencer Ray, Matt Lovett, Mark Martinek, top 20, Stephen Kirby, Brandon Cooper, Matthew Correa, Austin McColgan, Derek Castor, top 25. Then you got Robert Kahn, Colin Terrell, Austin Cooper, Garrett Austin, Daniel Half, Victor Pfluger, Michael Wolf, top 30. Matt Cherry, Cody Ellis, Joel Hamilton, Alec Coates. What a car count. Christopher Tate, Barrett Morton. Red of the drivers, also the rest of the lineup, as I think we're going to be coming to green here any moment now, includes Brandon Ishikainen, Isaac Mock, Chris Taylor, and Kyle Hall. There you go, Steve. We ready?
Oh, we are ready right now. Yes, sir.
250 miles, 167 laps the distance. I'll hang with my buddy Steve Tucker till about 9:30 as I have another iRacing broadcast obligation. Maybe we'll be done by that time. Maybe we'll look at a very lengthy, long green flag run. They've been doing that pretty good the last couple of weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, race day, Thursday, round number 2 of the Chase Cups to Green at No Limit Texas, and you have a race. Tucker, I feel like a broken repeat record week in, week out, it feels like, Steve, because every week it's Tucker on the whole shot, Tucker to the lead for lap number 1 as they work into 3.
Yeah, he's just incredible, man. I mean, right now, obviously, different paint scheme today, but very, very fast. A couple drivers come down pit road for pit road speeding, or not speeding, but coming down pit road for their 30 seconds hold for penalties from last week. So just like that, things are changing. Three wide already into turn 3.
Already 3 wide on the opening couple of laps. How crazy is that? Tucker, McGill, Massey, Peterson, Dingler, top 5 as they come thundering down the front straightaway. Remember, drivers in yellow, the drivers that are in yellow are the drivers that are eligible for the Chase Playoff Championship format. And remember, in addition to that, you've got all these other guys that are in regular contention racing, battling. They want to win. If they can't win the championship chase, you know, Steve, they want to get bragging rights. They want to win one of these races. What a better place to do it than at Texas tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I've always said, right, if this isn't, you know, your time for the playoffs, hey, at least, you know, set a personal record, right? Maybe it's a first win. Maybe it's a first top 5, right? There's still plenty to race for.
And so far, these drivers are going at it perfectly. 6 miles in, 4 laps completed. Dalton Tucker leading the early going. Watching all these drivers working their way around the racetrack. Welcome to our coverage on race day. And this, of course, is the next round of the chase. And let's emphasize on that. It's not like a, if you will, well, like what they do in NASCAR. It's not elimination, if you will, based. Steve, everybody gets a chance to run for 4 playoff rounds. And, you know, the way you compete, the way you finish determines where you are for the championship at the end.
Exactly, yeah. So it's a combination of these last 5 races, right? It's not, you know, playoffs or getting eliminated. It doesn't come down to that last race. I mean, it can via points, but man, yeah, you got to put together 5 solid races, and that'll win you a championship.
Another solid drive for these guys right now. And again, as we forementioned, we'll keep an eye on them. We'll watch them. As Tucker is currently the Pied Piper, if you will. And I don't want to say Tucker is just the dominator of the chase. He's pretty much been a contender all year long. If somebody is going to try to make a run to stop this guy from winning the championship, you better step up into the plates and do it now. No doubt, Steve. You have to.
Yeah, because you know he's going to be consistent, right? So, I mean, if I'm anybody else, right, I'm making moves to win races that maybe I'm not doing, right? Maybe I'm being conservative, but I'm also being, you know, on the attack, right? You got to finish ahead of this guy. You got to get, you know, those wins.
Very quickly getting things underway. Steve, I don't know if there's a way, buddy, if you could bring down my gnat noise just a little bit. I feel like the cars are overpowering my voice, but maybe that's just me on what I've got on the monitor. So
yeah, that's on you. We can't change your audio, unfortunately, on your end.
Okay. Well, it's not my audio. It's just the cars themselves. So if it's okay, we're good. As they work off of 4. Back to the line. It is still Tucker, the leader. Massey, McGill, Peterson, Boundy. Top 5. That's the way it stands as you see them work the back straightaway. Everybody just doing a phenomenal job, hitting their marks and quickly getting this race started, man. And I got to say this as well. You know, Steve, we had a couple of bad races when the season started. But I will tell you this. It seems like the powers that be that operate this series really got them on their P's and Q's after some of those mishaps when the season started. And they've really controlled the wreck fest, if you will.
Yeah, and that thing happens, right? I mean, early in the race or season, people are, you know, they don't know how to race around each other, right? So everyone's, you know, has the nerves, has the, you know, excitement, and that can get people in trouble. And right now, though, everyone's pretty calm and collected. So, great racing.
Yeah, they're doing a phenomenal job right now, just kind of being in contention and doing what they're doing around the racetrack here. It is race day. Coverage of the No Limit Racing Extreme Graphics Next Gen Cup Series. And this is tonight in Texas. You got to love Texas Motor Speedway, 1.5 miles. No Limits is the nickname of this place, and we're going to see what driver will push it to no limits. No doubt, come the conclusion of this race. All the while, they work their way again off the corner. Off of turn 4. Another lap as they thunder down the straightaway.
And this
Just so impressed with the job they're doing right now.
Oh, yeah, and this place is different, too, right? Because turns 1 and 2 are so flat, so wide, you know, of a corner. But then 3 and 4 is pretty well banked, and they can kind of fly through it. Very minimal off-throttle time. You know, we'll take a lap around real quick. No more rainwater. And you'll kind of see it. You'll see what these guys are dealing with here. Yellow flag. Uh-oh.
And we got a caution just as fast as we were talking about them being able to have a good, decent run. We got problems. I want to say it might be the driver in the 39th position or car number 39 with a problem.
Yeah, Victor Fluger here.
Yeah.
Into the wall hard, it looks like it at some point. See if we can find out what happened here. Man.
So Victor Fluger and Michael Wolf have crashed, and it said Colin Terrell went off track as well. And here's a look at a replay of what happened here. Might rewind it just a little bit more. Steve Tucker on race day for you to show you a recap of what happened. Obviously, Colin Terrell, Victor Fluger, Michael Wolf involved in this incident. Well, there you see a
Colin Terrell here.
Yeah, in the grass, man.
It's a way down
I wonder
low.
if it just stacked everything behind him there because of it.
Here's Victor Fluger right here in that 00. We're going to catch up to him and see what actually goes on here. But oh, gets tagged by the 26. And then around he goes, and huge contact there by the 22 as well. Michael Wolf got a piece of that.
Yeah, as you see, there's nowhere to go from there
Rough
to
break.
put us under the caution flag. And those cars are having service. Fluger, Brian Wirtz, other drivers on the pit lane. Let's see who's pitted. Cooper came in. Wirtz, Hamilton, Austin, Half, Isha, Cannon, Caster, Terrell. All down pit road. Cody Ellis, all for service. Just getting started here at Texas for 250 miles. We're back for more coverage on race day. Stay with us.
Fancy like Husky, fancy like Husky, fancy like Husky, fancy like Doggy bowl empty, Lakers pool sleeping, rug pull, cash grab, NFTs delight, rug pull, cash grab, idiot.
Let me know how many seconds.
Right now.
So we're back on race day. The field is catching the pace car, and we are getting ready for the restart. Welcome back to our coverage of the No Limit Racing Extreme Graphics Next Gen Cup Series. Steve Tucker, Wesley Outland here with you, and we had a pretty good run of green flag action until around about lap number 14 when the first caution came out. We're about to rack them, re-rack them, restack them, double them up here, Steve. And we're going to go back to green flag after a multi-car accident on the back straightaway.
Yeah, we are. I mean, excitement already. 17 laps in. 167 laps is quite a while, but hey, we're gonna get through this thing. And man, race number 2 of Texas, the playoffs. Awesome stuff. Oh, by the way, Cody, FK8 in the chat. Yeah, you won the contest last week. My apologies for that. For not, I saw your message on Twitter, so we'll get a hold of you after the race today. My apologies, dude, but off we go. Restart.
And remember, sometime during halfway, we'll play another game of race day, random number generator. That was the worst promo ever. Let's go back to green in Texas. Oh. Steve, you know what sucks, man? It's like we're down to, what, 3 races? Broadcasts left together. That's it, man. What the hell are we going to do on our Thursdays?
Me? I don't know. Sean Bounty in P1. Man, we saw Sean Bounty last week almost win at the last tail of it, but couldn't quite get it done. Right now, he's trying to challenge Dalton Tucker here for the lead.
I'll tell you what, buddy, he really turned it on last week in the late rally of the race. Just came up short at the end. We'll see how things go here right now as we're watching him. Watching all these drivers work their way back around the racetrack. Off of turn 4, Bounty run on the bottom, can't get the clear. Tucker thunders down the line. Oh, you love that, yeah, baby. Yeah.
That's exactly how this sounds like, too.
Steve is hyped up, man. Steve is hyped. Said, I'm in a good mood, man. And right now, watching all of this going on with Tucker up in front. Bounty in that number 2 spot. Massey, McGill, Caston, 2 drivers right now in the chase in the top 5. 3 now in the top 10 if you count Rainwater. Now that's kind of crazy right now, if you will, Steve. All of the chase drivers except 3 are not in contention on the racetrack currently.
Yeah, and that can happen, right? I mean, we said it last week too. This series, folks, they don't use stages or things like that, right? So there's no point necessarily, right, in leading or being in the front outside of, you know, just wanting that track position. So it all comes down to getting those points at the end of the race on lap 167. So a lot of these guys have tried different things and holding on to their tires or fuel, or you never know.
Tucker working in the lead spot, coming off 4. Look at this gaggle of traffic there behind them. You can see them starting to get organized. That's behind the top 10, but Rainwater. Paris, Taylor, Front Apple, sounds like a law firm. That's the way they are right now, working off that corner. Dingler now wants to make a bounce to the top 10. He'll move to 9th. Rainwater inside. And while all that goes on, you've got Paris, Taylor, working their way back into the corner. Jurassic, by the way. I think I said Dowercheck. I knew I'd screw it up at least one more time, but I remember, though, it's Jurassic. Like Jurassic Park, remember?
It is,
Jurassic. Yes, I knew I remember. Jordan Jurassic. Wendy's car. By the way, pardon the pun. I had Wendy's last Thursday night, but it wasn't the free biggie bag. I'm a fan of that classic triple with cheese. That's what I got to have. With no onions. Yuck.
Oh,
onions.
no one likes it. I mean, really? Yeah. Gotta take them off.
You like
Pickles?
onions?
No.
Okay.
No
good.
way. I don't like soggy vegetables, man. Onions, lettuce,
Yeah,
like,
good.
yeah, give me a salad
Yeah.
all day long, but I don't want like just this floppy mess of lettuce, man. You know what I mean?
You're just a rabbit, right? You
He's-
you swamp lettuce. Hold the freezer. Tomatoes, hold the onions, hold the pickles. Nice
Yeah.
little piece of lettuce.
Yeah, give me the
There you
meat
go.
and the cheese and the bun, and I'm good.
There you go. And croutons. Got to have croutons, right?
Oh, big wreck right here,
trouble,
Dingler.
Dingler. Dingler and Lovett crash below the flag stand. No caution yet. There it is for the second time. Wow. So yellow flag will come out. All right, no more talk about food.
Yeah. Let's take a look back.
Dingler and Lovett get together. It was in the top 15 on race day. Let's see what happened here. It was a replay.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find just because it didn't bring out a yellow until way late. But let's see if we can just use some sorcery here and find it. Here we go. Oh, it's already going down. So hold on. We're going to get it. Here we go.
Going down for real.
Oh.
All right, here we go.
So the 41
Wow.
just gets into the wall right around the start-finish line, bounces off, gets into the 16 of Dingler, and off we go. They kept it straight, though, so I'm not sure why yellow came out, to be honest with you. But either way, we are under our second yellow.
So I'm wondering, because Dingler was 45 degrees in the wrong angle, that might have triggered the caution. That might have been why the yellow was thrown.
Yeah, it could have. I mean, he was sideways, and it still wasn't out, right? And then he got straight,
Right.
and then it did come out. So, I mean, slightly premature yellow, I feel like, but that
Are
can
there
happen.
admins, or is it just iRacing controlling the event? I think there's an admin, so maybe
There are, yeah.
maybe the race director hit the button a little too quickly. We do got pit stops, though.
Yes, we do. And right now, the entire world's coming down pit road right here. You're seeing it live.
The entire world.
The whole world. All of them. Every single one of them.
It's about to be a parking lot activity, as you said. Everybody's on pit road. Hey, Rainwater beat him out.
He sure did. Look at that. This could be a two-tire stop, though, right? I mean, you want track position. Maybe he takes two tires or no tires right here, you know, and tries to get a good spot. He probably knows, hey, I'm not gonna maintain, you know, my position up front, but
Right.
I'll probably fall back a little bit, but it'll be a lot better than what I was before. So, not a bad move there for Rainwater.
Lap number 84 of this race. We will play random number generator. That's the halfway mark of 250 miles. 167 laps. We're right now approaching lap number 30. More from Texas. Stay with us on race day.
Hey guys, this is Kevin from KK Woodscapes. Wanted to say how excited we are to be a sponsor for the ASRA Cup Series this upcoming season. This is just some of the pieces we've created over the years. We can work with you and bring any special victory to life. To order, or if you have any questions, please scan the QR code for Instagram or contact me through the Discord. And hopefully, we'll be bringing your virtual victory into reality one day.
Field is getting ready for the restart after the second caution flag of tonight's event for the Chase playoffs, of course, at Texas. Rainwater took advantage of a pit stop when everybody of the world came down to pit lane, according to Steve Tucker. And you got Mr. Dalton Tucker alongside. Yeah, there you go. Cue up a little jingle for the restart. Rainwater and Tucker. Couple of Chase contenders ready to go. McGill and Boundy make up row 2. Taylor Caston row 3. Moultrie Massey. Ray and Codd ready to roll. As the pace car drops onto the pit lane, we get ready for the green flag restart at No Limits, Texas. Back underway. Rainwater outside. Here comes McGill to the bottom, and look at him stack up traffic behind them. This is Ray and Tate under attack door to door. Meanwhile, back up to the front. Rainwater, Tucker, Caston, Chase drivers behind McGill, the new leader in 12. The 12 car. McGill, his Chevrolet, leads now at Texas.
It's going to be a good feeling.
Yeah, you know, Steve, remember we talked about this. Just in case, if you're not one of those Chase drivers, you're one of the 12 Chase drivers, you know, you can still show your strengths and your, you know, opportunity to come winning as a non-playoff driver. Here we go, 3 wide. Look at Cherry up the middle. Falls back.
Man, Rainwater really in trouble here. He's fallen off completely.
Caution.
Alec
And
Coates.
we got trouble. Derek Castor, Alec Coates, and Kyle Hall have crashed on the racetrack for the third yellow flag of the race on lap number 32. Alec Coates, Derek Castor, Kyle Hall. Let's watch it.
Castor again into the grass like we saw earlier. He stops, so that's probably the caution right there. But also we saw, yeah, Alec Coates got in trouble as well. Really beat up car right here.
Alec Coates and Kyle Hall. Let's see here what happened to these guys. I wonder if that's because the car stalled over there. Oh boy. Is that the second time now on the 10?
Yeah.
Wow.
We'll find it. What is this camera angle? Hold on. We're going to find it, I promise. He's already in the wall, so that's happening.
He's already in the fence over here, yeah. So it had to be coming off turn 4 because it's in the Geico restart zone.
Man, oh man. Oh, the 11 and him get together, yeah.
Oh,
geez.
That's why they're in the fence. Alec Coates and Derek Castor and Kyle Hall. Multi-car accident here. That's what happened. And there, of course, is Derek Castor spinning. Now, did he spin to avoid that, or was that a secondary accident, I'm wondering?
It kind of looked like a secondary incident, although it happened in the same area, so I'm guessing he tried, he pulled left thinking to avoid it and just put himself out. But either way, I mean, he didn't, hurt himself or no damage, so 26 should be in pretty good spot right here, Derek Castor. he's good to go right now. No damage on that car, so solid job. And sometimes that's the thing, right? I mean, hey, spin the car out, that's fine. Just don't get yourself involved in that incident.
Well, I think I jinxed everything, because I was talking about.
Uh-oh.
Well, I was talking about how good they've done the last couple of weeks, right? With not having, any problems and some flag races and.
What have you
the
done?
next thing you know now, I just made an adjustment. And now the next thing I know, it's like, I think my board was purposely trying to mute my comment. And now the last couple of cautions have just been back to back random. So hopefully they can fix it.
Jeez.
Get ready to try this again here. 35 of 167 laps. Any takers on pit road? I don't think there will be, because hell, they just pitted, right?
Yeah, they really did.
Except the guys that had damage. That'll let us step away. More coverage from race day from Texas when we come back. Look at the caution lights. It's Christmas.
Hey guys, this is Kevin from KK Woodscapes. Wanted to say how excited we are to be a sponsor for the ASRA Cup Series this upcoming season. This is just some of the pieces we've created over the years. We can work with you and bring any special victory to life. To order, or if you have any questions, please scan the QR code for Instagram or contact me through the Discord. And hopefully, we'll be bringing your virtual victory into reality one day.
Getting ready for the restart of the race tonight at Texas after the completion of our third caution. We've had 3 yellow flags to start things here. Big thanks to all of our partners that make it happen. Powder Coat Plus, Butt Kicker, IMB Racewear. Don't forget, we got a chance for you to win another $25 gift certificate from IMB Racewear halfway of the race. Just about 50 laps from right now, halfway. 250 miles, 167 laps. McGill is having the opportunity to lead back to the Geico restart zone, and we are back underway in Texas. Well, I tell you what, Steve, what a great launch for McGill on the restart. That's Tucker-esque, if you will, seeing what the 21 usually does.
It sure is. And right now, he's looking pretty solid. Obviously, we said it earlier, he's not a playoff driver, but looking to make a name for himself, right? And he is right there looking pretty good. Has his name on the side of the car, too. Not too bad.
Proudly has McGill, his business, McGill Kemper Sales, on the number 12. Chevrolet. All this racing going on. Back into the bottom of the racetrack, the 97 machine. That's Massey, Boundy, Caston, all in that mix. Inside, single file, up against the outside wall, back to the corner. Thundering by into turn number 3 and 4. McGill, the man up in front. Tucker in second, Brent third. Looking now, the 54 machine. There's Peterson. Make no doubt about it, Steve, number 54, Grant Peterson, wants to have a better race than what happened to him last week as well.
Oh, yeah.
Peterson was actually a really good contender. And I'll be honest, a lot of those things that happened to him on track, I think, is what eliminated his opportunity to actually be able to run for the championship, to run in the playoffs, in the chase.
Yeah, it's a great point. I mean, those small things, right? They all add up when it comes to the point standings, and you just never know.
Jurassic too. I think of Jordan Jurassic, and the same thing happened to him. Let's watch him work off. Christopher Tate, that's another driver. There were so many drivers that literally were on the cusp of making it in to the chase, and just some things happened in the race and eliminated them, took them out. Come up a spot shy, position shy, a point shy. Changed the entire way things turned out. 42 laps when they come to the line, this time by complete. Holden McGill, the leader. Dalton Tucker. Spencer Ray is third. What a climb for him, up 17 spots. Highest climber of the race. I just mentioned his name, Steve. Christopher Tate. Give him some love. In 8th, up 30 spots right now in the 94. And there you see him leading Jurassic. And that cavalry behind him. Paris, Peterson, Cooper. All going at it there. Tate in the 17 of Korea on the outside.
And we know how strong Tate is, right? He's very fast. He's won races. Just has to get back up there a little bit. Man, what a good race so far. Great comeback so far.
Finally getting everybody back settled, if you will. Korea pulls up in front of that machine there on the outside lane. That's the driver of Boundy, I believe, in Paris. Inside, Jurassic up on the top. Gibbs Tate plenty of room on the bottom. All of this happening now with another lap on the board. Steve Tucker at Wesley Outland race day coverage. This is round number, 12 of the year. And this is, of course, the second race in the Chase playoffs tonight.
And Caston right here trying to throw it in deep right here between the 29. The load line typically around this course is the preferred lane, but on new tires or newer tires, you can really make it work on the outside, but it'll wear them off pretty quick. New leader.
Oh, baby, don't be so mean. Look at Ray now. The number 61. Toyota Gazoo Racing, Busch Ice. Toyota. And Spencer Ray up in front. Remember last week he had that Busch Ice car. Changes the colors. Look who's up in front.
Yeah, really impressive stuff for Ray right now. But again,
beautiful.
I think this is just a classic example of, hey, you know what? These guys, they're kind of going for it right now, have that track position. I don't think they're going to be, faring too well in the tire conservation category. Perhaps, right? Maybe he learned something here, but I feel like these guys might fade back at some point if we get a long green flag run, and we'll see, Tucker, Massey, these guys right here maybe catch back up at some point. But either way, some good TV time and showing off that car.
And we continue to rock and roll and set sail here at No Limits, Texas. There you go. There's that, by the way, there's that buildsubmarines.com car. By the way, remember, that's about submarines. It's not about building a sandwich.
You are right.
Yes. I mean, you're from up north, right? Aren't you from up north, Steve?
I am. Boston, yeah.
So they call, Hero Sandwich submarine, submarine sandwich, a sub. I'm in the South. They call them subs. I know you're from up north. You got to love Jersey Mike's. I love Jersey Mike's.
Oh, yeah.
A sub above, as Danny DeVito always says, a sub above. Okay, so buildsubmarines.com is actually where you learn how to build submarines. It's not a sandwich. When I first saw it, I thought it was about eating food. So, yeah. Little joke there. Hey, we're 50 laps into it. 117 laps to go. Look at Tate, a little loose off of 4. Nice job keeping the 94 off the wall there, Steve, as he's losing ground on the 9, paddling back. That's Montgomery in turn 1 and 2, and we switch gears and go back. Nope, there we are. We're back to it. Look at this.
Uh-oh.
Is that the 9 Incan Blinken nod?
It is, yeah. But he's back. He's looking really good right now.
Is that a pepper on the car?
It is. A little spicy.
Yeah, it's getting spicy. I got to work with Ruben Morales of the World of Outlaws and Dirt Car Racing on the broadcast last Sunday, and we were always talking about the spicy, getting spicy.
Good stuff so far. Oh, big change here. Dalton Tucker back up to P2 just like that. Back on the hunt.
We saw the 94. I want to say that was Tate, actually, just a moment ago, shoot up the racetrack. Holds on to it. All the while, 50 laps into it. Let's give you at least your top 20 right now. As right now, the leader, of course, is Spencer Ray. Dalton Tucker second. Holden McGill third. Stephen Massey is fourth. Hank Caston, top 5. Mike Moultrie Jr. is sixth. Sean Boundy is 7th. Nathan Paris is 8th. Jordan Jurassic is 9th. Brandon Cooper, your top 10. Grant Peterson is 11th. Isaac Bach is 12th. And you've got Brandon Frontapple 13th. Matthew Correa is 14th. Brian Wirtz is 15th. And then it's Barrett Morton 16th. Matthew Montgomery, Casey Knighton 18th, Stephen Kirby, and Robert Kahn. There's a full field rundown and a look at the cars. Way to go, Steve. Kept up with the top 20. Maybe I was slow for you to do it. Well, I know the last time you're like, God, you're talking 100 miles an hour. How the hell can I keep whatever damn car you show on the camera at the same time, So,
yep.
So I tried to slow it down for you a little bit. Ray and Tucker, single file inside of the racetrack. That's going on into the corner. Look at the banking from the gyro cam on the driver camera here. There's some banking here in Texas here, Steve.
Oh, there sure is. Man, he's getting so close.
Yes, sir.
See, off throttle right there a little bit, but then keeps it on the gas. He's in the draft now of Spencer Ray. Spencer getting a little loose there off corner exit. Dalton has a run here into turn 1. And there he goes.
Back into the corner. Look at this again. Got a shot after him. You said it. And not done yet. Let's see what he does one more time. Down into the corner. On the bottom, there's Kim McGill. McGill and Ray for second, and just like that, put the pole man, the P1 Dominator for the Chase Championship, Dalton Tucker, Steve, back up to the top spot in 21.
Just so dominant
Hey.
so far, man.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Hey, by the way, for those that are watching on race day, we need you to put in Texas, capital letters. Let's do it tonight, Texas, for the $25 gift card from IMB Racewear. It's very simple. Capital letters, lowercase letters, I don't care. Just put Texas in the chat box. Remember, you have to be a subscriber, and then you can be able to comment in the chat box. And it's a good thing, though, Steve, to subscribe to Race Day, because you got a whole lot of great content, just like the No Limit Racing Chase race tonight in Texas that we're watching.
Yes, sir. And we just passed, I believe, 725 subscribers. So huge thanks to you guys for doing that for us. We're growing, man, and it's pretty cool to see.
It's a milestone. Brandy Lovett got it started. Texas, capital letters, lowercase letters. I'm being nice. I don't care. Just make sure you put Texas in the chat box. We'll play random number generator in about 25 laps from right now at the halfway mark of 125 miles of this 250-mile chase race tonight for the No Limit Racing Extreme Graphics Next Gen Cup Series. And yes, by the way, I don't think there's a limit. If you won, you could win again, right? There's
Yes.
no limit.
Why not? Yeah.
I love it.
Well,
yeah.
that's the name of the league, right? No limit. you can win over and over again.
No Limit Racing, No Limits Texas, No Limit Winning. I digress.
Was that corny?
That was perfect. Let's take a bite of my potato salad here, is it?
Hey, you do that. I just ordered DoorDash, so we're gonna get that here about the halfway point.
DoorDash, is it Wendy's? Oh, we got a caution.
It might be. Uh-oh.
Oh, trouble. Mark Martinet, Chris Taylor, Matt Lovett have crashed. Daniel Half might have got a piece of it. So did Brendan Ishikanen. Matt Cherry. Another multi-car crash on lap 62 to put us under yellow flag.
Yeah, that's a big one too. We're gonna try and find it here, just because, man, that was pretty wild. Man, Matt Lovett, Matt Cherry. Let's try and find it here. There we go. Matt Lovett here in the 41. We saw him got involved earlier with Ryan Dingler in the front stretch, so we'll see what transpires here. Lovett. Rainwater right behind him too at the time. Ooh, got loose right here into the grass. Uh-oh. Oh, no. The 6 right there kind of arc brakes into the 41. And that caused a big issue. Matt Cherry, didn't see him get a lot of damage through that, if any, so I'm not sure why he was being shown as part of that. But we'll take one more look. I want to show you the in-car camera of Mark Martinek, just because he got quite a hit here. Yeah, take a look at this right here. Sees the smoke, has nowhere to really go.
The smoke. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, son of a biscuit!
Yeah, that's a tough one, right?
Yeah. No gravy either.
No, no. That's the worst part.
And they're on pit road again. Lap 63 on pit road.
Lordy.
Or as my colleague Steve Tucker said, the whole world's on pit road.
The whole damn world, all of them.
20 laps away before we move into halfway. 125 miles. 4 cautions so far to slow things down in this race. Tucker, McGill, Massey, Frontapple, Caston now the new top 5. More from race day when we come back. No Limit Racing, No Limit Texas. And you better put Texas in the chat for a chance at an IMB gift card. We're back in a moment.
Fancy like Husky, fancy like Husky, fancy like Husky, fancy like Doggy bowl empty, Lakers pool sleeping, rug pull, cash grab, NFTs delight, rug pull, cash grab, idiot.
Hey guys, this is Kevin from KK Woodscapes. Wanted to say how excited we are to be a sponsor for the ASRA Cup Series this upcoming season. This is just some of the pieces we've created over the years. We can work with you and bring any special victory to life. To order, or if you have any questions, please scan the QR code for Instagram or contact me through the Discord. And hopefully, we'll be bringing your virtual victory into reality one day.
Getting ready for a restart back on race day as we're closing in on lap number 65 of 167 laps. I'm Wesley Outland, Steve Tucker alongside. I was just about to ask for it, Steve. Steve, get out of my head! About ready to roll with a green flag as the drivers will get ready to go back for the restart here. Let's give it 101 laps to go when they take the green flag. Dalton Tucker, Holden McGill up in front, Stephen Massey, Brandon Frontapple, Sean Boundy, your top five. Hank Caston, Jordan Jurassic, Mike Moultrie, Grant Peterson, and Brandon Cooper. Top 10 back underway. Closing in on a century grind remaining in Texas tonight. Oh, Jurassic's got a little ink and blink and nod there for a second. Welcome back.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Brian Fernapple didn't get the restart he wanted to right there. Kind of slowed up the outside line, but off they go.
Trying to work their way back around for another lap in. McGill, Tucker, Massey, Caston, Jurassic, Cooper, Boundy, Ray, Frontapple, Moultrie, top 10. Moultrie up on the mix, and Frontapple's in trouble. He's free falling like the lyrics to the Tom Petty song. And it ain't good. He keeps on going, but he's got to find a way to fight back on the outside and try to go 3 wide. He'll be there on the bottom of the racetrack. This comes the 90 of Morgan. Morton had a good run last week. Remember, Steve? 3 wide again. Con the monkey in the middle. And so is Tate. 4 wide. 4 wide in Texas. Con falls back. Oh, baby. I'm sorry.
I love it, man. Great racing. 4 wide at Texas. You don't see it a lot, but man, when you do, very impressive stuff.
Say, I got fired up here. And they're going to try to go 4 wide again.
We have a caution flag, though.
We got a caution. Oh, no. Yellow flag. Dalton Tucker. Oh, my goodness. Dalton Tucker's crashing 21. Capital Materials. Chevrolet the dominator of the series, of the chase for the championship. Dalton Tucker has crashed. Brian Wirtz might have got a piece of it also. And the caution is out for the 5th time.
Yeah, this is going to be huge right now. I don't see a lot of damage, though. Actually, I don't see any damage, really, on the side of that 21. So whatever it was looks pretty minor in nature. Man, some great racing in the middle of the pack, and Dalton Tucker got involved. Let's take a look back real quick.
Let's try to find a replay for you. What happened?
Take a look here. Oh, the 17 Correa got into Dalton.
Wow.
Held his brakes like a gentleman. We love to see that. Let's go back a little further, because it looks like it was Correa that got involved into him. But they were kind of stacking up here. Let's slow down a bit. Yeah, so the 17's right behind him. Little bumperoo right there, and just upsets the 21 enough. 18's right there as well, so really had nowhere to go, and around he goes.
Wow.
Don't think he hit the wall too hard here. It shows that he hit the wall pretty hard, but we don't see anything, actually ruffled up or whatnot on the front fender. Yeah, look at that. So he might have gotten lucky there and not succumbed to any damage. So not too bad. I mean, if you're gonna wreck, I guess wreck and don't cause any damage, right? And he seems to be okay.
I mean, he got lucky. He had some help. He did take a shot in the left front into the safer barrier up out of the wall. I did see that on the replay, but it looks like it's really not that bad of damage. So no harm, no foul.
Right.
He should be okay.
Yeah, and you know what, too? We've seen this before, right? This is the same song, second verse, right? Dalton Tucker doing so well, dominant in the first half of the race.
Second verse, same as the first.
Yeah, having some issues in the second, in the middle of the race, and then he comes back and at the end. So this is going to be a little bit of an issue. Obviously, you don't want to be in the back of the pack like he is now, but I mean, don't be surprised, folks, if we see that 21 climbing and clawing back up to that front of the pack.
The caution coming out again. The 21 machine putting us under the yellow flag. Hard break for the pole man, Tucker. And we've talked about, and you just mentioned this as well. By the way, we're closing in on halfway. I only see 3 names in the chat box that have put Texas in the chat box for your chance for that $25 IMB gift card, racewear gloves. I think it's a $25 gift card from IMB Racewear. Yeah. Hey, by the way, I'm not going to play let's wait another 5 or 10 laps. Halfway, we are doing whoever it is, that's the number. If you do not sign in by, what is it, lap 85 or 86, as I said, then you don't win. So only 3 people. If 3 people sign in, then that's only the people that get the chance for the gift card. So in the chat box, Texas, capital letters, lowercase letters, I don't care. Just put Texas, and that qualifies you for the gift card from IMB Racewear. We're back in a moment. More from Texas next. No limits, baby. Getting ready for the restart here at Texas. Getting ready to go back for green flag racing. We'll go back to the playoffs, the chase. I keep saying playoffs because I'm so used to saying playoffs,
know,
right,
me
Steve?
too, yeah.
But it's not the playoffs. It's not elimination. It's the chase. We're getting ready. Keep us some music. We're ready for the restart, baby. We're going to go to green. Get everybody pumped up. Oh, I like that. What do you just have, like a random music thing played in the background? Just hit the mute button? Is that what you do?
I got it all, baby.
Got it all. Yes, sir. Let's go back to green. McGill and Massey on the front row. The suspense is killing me. 3/4 of the lap to 100. Lap 75 on the board. Working lap 74. Closing in on halfway and back underway in Texas.
In that last restart, man, that was pretty wild. 3-4 wide. A couple of those guys had some issues for an Apple, obviously, and a bunch of guys. Look at Christopher Tate right here.
3 wide, Tate to the bottom. What a move. I'm sorry. He got into it, though, didn't he?
Yeah.
Wow.
Shot the gap right there. 29 car, a little slow ahead of him. Man, oh, man. Good stuff right now, man. But look at one thing I want to notate too. Look at this. Look at the top 10, Wesley. Only Hank Kasten, a chase driver, is in the top 10 right now. That's pretty crazy. A lot of these guys who aren't in the chase really showing up today and doing well.
The Lone Star 250 rolling on to this event. And McGill up in front. You know, he had a little struggle earlier, but he bounced back. And amazing.
Yeah.
How good his entry is, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, too, right? I mean, we talked about how dominant Dalton Tucker is, right? But this is what these guys need. I mean, you know, nobody ever wishes bad luck, you know, to somebody else, right? I hope not. But in a case like this where bad luck has struck that 21, I mean, if you're one of the chase drivers, you have got to capitalize on this right now, right? Hank Kasten's doing that by having that track position in that top 3 right now. But if Dalton Tucker can't get back to the front, he's currently 29th place. This is wide open for these guys to get some valuable points.
Another solid drive for them. By the way, go to No Limit Racing on Facebook, X and Instagram, Extreme Graphics as well to follow the series. Race Day iRacing, at Race Day iRacing is on X.
Oh, look at Tate.
Thread the needle. Wide, man.
Oh,
wow.
my word. What a move by Tate right there. Super underrated move right there, folks.
Talk about a wiggle and a jiggle and a giggle and a bobble and made it work. Closed his eyes and said, I got this. I think I can. And he came out on the other side around Kasten. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that was very impressive. And again, right, if you don't know how hard that is, it's extremely hard to do. And he just did it easily. Drastic right now in the middle as well between Correa and Ray. You can just kind of feel
again.
You can just kind of feel that intensity picking up, Wesley. Lap 81 though. Lap 85, we're doing that giveaway for the IMB Racewear gift card. If you're not done it yet, type in Texas into that chat box. You get a gift card potentially, and you also support the stream. So hey, it's a win-win for you and for us. So 4 laps away from that giveaway, Wesley.
That's right. And no extra time either. You better put Texas. You better put Texas in the chat box now. Last week we had the most ever, but I also delayed it by 20 laps. Not tonight. A man on a mission. I got to bolt at 9:30. I was hoping this race would be done by then.
Look at this.
Boy, oh boy.
After all that we just watched, Christopher Tate has shot out of a cannon, Wesley, and now leads this race. Unreal.
Back straight away. And look at Ray now. Fast contender earlier, now falling back to 10th. Peterson around him. So is Moultrie.
Just good racing right now. Lap 84. A little bit ways to go, and this is great. I mean, we're seeing 2 wide Wesley almost the entire time here. No one wants to settle down. Everyone's trying to get to the front right now. Track position, man, is just so huge, especially in this car.
Battling Caston, and Boundy. This is for 4th and 5th. Top chase contender is Caston on the inside of the Chevrolet of Boundy. Hank Caston on the Ford on the bottom. We are closing in on halfway. Last Chance Saloon, literally at Virtual No Limits, Texas. Part of the pun, you better put Texas in the chat box for a chance at that gift card. Next time by is halfway. And Tate is up in front. Where in the world did Christopher Tate come from? He caught something of renewed vigor. He powered by and got around everybody. And the T-Top Manufacturing Chevrolet is gone like a thief in the virtual Lone Star Night here off turn 4. Amazing.
Kisses the wall right there in turn 4. You can't be doing that in the lead. That 97 of Stephen Massey going to be catching him right here, but can he capitalize?
All right, halfway home. Let's give you the, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to do one thing nice for y'all. I'm going to at least let you have another chance to put Texas in the chat box. Remember, you got to subscribe. Got to put in Texas in the chat box. And while we do so at halfway, I am going to be nice and give you the full field rundown of the race right now. As we're halfway in this race, 125 miles down, 125 miles to go. Christopher Tate, where the hell did he come from? Fastest man on the racetrack, leading, passing 37 cars. 30.108 second. He is the new leader. Stephen Massey second. Holden McGill is in third. Sean Boundy right now, fourth. Hank Caston alongside in the top 5. Mike Moultrie Jr., the 29 is 6th. Matthew Correa is 7th behind him. There you see him. Then it's going to be Spencer Ray 8th in the 61. Jordan Jurassic. I want that biggie bag, baby. Free virtual biggie bag. He's at 9th. And Isaac Mock is in the top 10. Brian Works is 11th. Nathan Paris is 12th. Grant Peterson alongside. Top 15. Along with Nathan Paris and Matthew Taylor and Robert Kahn. 16th is Noah Rainwater. Barrett Morton, 17th. Ryan Dingler, 18th. Matt Cherry, 19th. And Dalton Tucker, there he is. He's at 20th. 21st, and we got a caution. So much for a full field rundown. Problems on the racetrack. 6, caution of the race. What the hell happened? Mark Martinek and Michael Wolf have crashed.
I believe this is a pretty big one. We're going to look at Brian Wirtz, Ray, and Paris.
Oh, wow. Mark Martinek, Wolf, Brian Parrish, other drivers. Look at this. I just caught the glimpse of it. You see him crashing? Oh, no.
Man, oh, man. What is going on here? We'll find it.
The 75, by the way. Here it is. Oh, what in the hell? What? Ray? Was that Ray? Yes, it was Ray.
It was.
Ray and Wirtz, and why is it blinking like that?
It's crazy. I don't.
Did you not pay your internet bill? What's going on?
Correa comes down. Correa came down there in the 17. We'll go back a little further back. Yeah, apologize for the blinkiness.
Is that Mock on the inside, I think? Was it Mock?
Look at this.
Might be this damn heat you were talking about. Correa and Ray and Mock. Look at this.
17 comes down. Door bangs to 61. They were 3 wide there. And unfortunately, 61 can't control it. Comes around.
Whoa!
Into,
Brian Wirtz, 75. Ray, nowhere to go. Man, that's heartbreak right there. Holy
rainwater
cow.
involved. I mean, Nathan Paris right there in that blue and yellow car you see.
Yeah.
Up and around.
All right, it's time for random number generator. Yeah, give me some music. Give me some music. Give me some musical jingle, Steve. Give me some music.
You need a little jingle?
Wait a minute. I do my own music.
That's true.
All right, I think we got 5. 5? That's it? 5 people? 5 people signed up. Wow.
That's it.
That's it. Oh, well, you snooze, you lose. 5 people. And now we're going to play random number generator. Da-da-da-da-da. Tell me when to stop. Tell me when to stop, Steve.
Alrighty.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Playing random number generator with no limits on race day. Random number generator.
And stop.
Random number generator. All right. Whoever was number 1, Brandy Lovett, you are the winner of the $25 gift card from IMB Racewear. Contact Brandon Frontapple, somebody at No Limit Race Center, Steve Tucker directly, and you are the winner. Brandy Lovett. We'll take a break. More for the second half of the Lone Star 250 on race day. Dash can't find you. Welcome back. Race day. You step away and I'll just take over for a minute. So Steve has lost his food. I don't know why, but he lost his food. It said Brandy Lovett, by the way, has won a $25 gift card from IMB Racewear. We got some more drivers making some final adjustments on pit road. And we have are about to complete the 6th caution of the race. Welcome back to our coverage. I'm Wesley Outland. Tucker, Montgomery, Frontapple are now the new drivers. Hey, by the way, Steve, I know you're on the hunt for DoorDash, but I don't know if you left yet. Steve Tucker, Dalton Tucker, we talked about him getting back up in the front again. He used the strategy of not coming down pit road. Look who's back up in the lead. Maybe he left. Maybe he went to go try to find food. We're back to green. Back under green flag, approaching 70-plus laps to go. 72 to be exact. And look at Tucker. up in front. Front Apple now. Right there behind him. Stacking them up 3 wide, 3 by 3. Thought about it. Can't get there in time. Oh boy, Mock the monkey in the middle now. Morton on the bottom. Moultrie on the high side now, back inside. Peterson now under attack by Morton to the back straight away. Moultrie back under Morton again. Make another run for that spot. In the grass, Moultrie inside. Plenty of room given. On the corner, down into turn number 1 and 2. You've got Mock up there. Peterson up high. Martinek way up on the top side. Martinek way up against the safer barrier. So is the 57. Lap machine. No correction. That's Chris Taylor. And they're 3 wide again. Taylor and Taylor. Cherry Taylor. Sounds like a law firm. 3 wide off 4 again. Steve, look at all this action as we come on lap 100. I think Steve has stepped away to try to find DoorDash.
We're back, baby.
Hey, look, I know that feeling, okay? I know the feeling when you're expecting your meal and then they can't find the damn address. Is that what's going on? They can't find where you live?
Oh, no, they found me, but man, I'll tell you what, living in an apartment complex.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's raining, it's thunderstorms.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, I'm out of breath. It was downstairs across the street. We have a DoorDash.
He was no damn where to your apartment, was he?
Well, hey, we have a DoorDasher around here by the name of Robin, and she's not the greatest. So it's all right. We got our food now. We have secured the package. The Eagle has landed.
You called her ass out publicly on iRacing.
Hey, it's not the first time. You know what I mean?
I have the same problem, man. I give you my address. You have GPS. Look at, I mean, like literally, it's right to the doorstep, and they don't even, you know, I mean, my biggest thing is packages. When you literally give them all the logistics and they drop it off across the damn road from another place, and it's like, where is my package? And then somebody knocks on your door. If they're honest. We have a caution, by the way. Caution back out for the 7th time. If they're honest, they'll knock on your door and say, "Hey, man, this is your package." By the way, Taylor has crashed at the HendrickCars.com Chevrolet. Chris Taylor and Cody Ellis with another incident. Barrett Morton might have got a piece of it as well. Yellow flag out. No. You know, Steve, that might explain why it's jumping like it is because of your weather. You got some bad weather where you're at right now?
Yeah, we do. It's really pretty bad. And honestly, it doesn't seem like an internet-sided issue. Sometimes the server can do that, especially with, this many cars on track, right? It's just a lot to process at the end of the day. And right now we're seeing the 57 going to come up or down a little bit into the 18. Uh-oh. Big wreck right there.
That's Taylor. Yeah, Taylor into 18 right there. And man, that's heartbreak.
Yeah.
That's Cooper and Taylor.
A lot going on for sure. But yeah, we apologize for all those little blinkies. That's just a server-sided issue on iRacing, and unfortunately, we can't typically fix that. So, but it's all good. That can happen.
Under a caution flag again here. And you stepped away, by the way, to go find Robin and DoorDash lady. I was talking about Dalton Tucker, and I was going to say, man, what strategy? Back in the front again. The 21. They're on pit road, but look who's back up in front. Look at this.
Oh, yeah. He's, very, very just dominant. I mean, we talked about it, right? Just super dominant. Just gets the job done, man. And lap 103, we're winding this thing down, and just like that, Tucker up to the front Apple after his issues too, right? He was falling back pretty hard on one of those last restarts, and here we back is up to P2. So all about that strategy and how you how you play your cards, right? When you have them.
103 of 167 laps. Where are we going to next week, by the way? It's down to the wire, ain't it? I mean, like, literally.
It is.
No Limits Racing coming to the end, man. What is it? The final 3 races of the schedule, I think it is.
Yes, and just like that, winding it down. I'll let you know in just a second where we're going next week. Apologize.
So much for going to NRELeague.com. I guess the domain is down.
Oh.
It's at Brandon Front Apple. Fix your website. NLRleague.com is not working. That's all I'm going to say.
Uh-oh.
So much for promoting that.
All good. Normally it does work, though, so there is that. But next week, here we go. Where are we going right now?
Look at this morning.
Suspense is killing me. Okay, Worldwide Technology Raceway, so Gateway, as they call it.
Yeah.
It's actually 2 races to go, so Gateway and then Kentucky. So 4
We only have
races.
2 more weeks of working together? That's it?
That's it. Forever. Just kidding. Not forever. I hope not.
It's...
Enjoy it while it lasts, folks.
But we're off for 4th of July, though, right? We're off for 4th of July, correct?
Oof, that's a good point. Yeah, so let me take a look. We are, yeah. So next week we'll have Gateway, and then we'll have 4th of July, fireworks, and all that fun stuff. And then, yeah, we'll come back the following week for the finale at Kentucky.
So remember, we race next Thursday night from Gateway, Worldwide Technology Raceway.
Yes.
And then we're off for 4th of July, which works out perfectly for me because I have already real motorsports broadcast obligations anyway. And then we come back on Thursday, July 11th,
Yes.
the day after my mom's birthday, July 11th.
There you go.
That's when we come back. There you go. All right. There you go. You called up? We're called up now. What'd you get for DoorDash, by the way?
Wendy's.
Some chicken. Wendy's! There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with Wendy's. I'll tell you what, though, Steve, it's been awesome working with you, bro. Hopefully we get to do it again.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
You know, I know we've already kind of worked on something, talked about behind the scenes, and I don't know where this road will take us as far as with the No Limit Racing or what they're planning to do after this, but hopefully our paths will cross again, and I've definitely enjoyed working with you the last 12 weeks, 13 weeks. It's flew by. That's all I can say.
It sure has, and man, we have fun around here, so that's it's a good combo, and overall a good pairing. So yeah, man, it's been a lot of fun. But hey, still got 2 more races to go, so don't get all teary-eyed just yet.
Don't say goodbye just yet. Don't say it. All right, cue us some music, baby. Let's get cranked up. Let's go back to green. Next time, bye. All right. That was close. All right, let's give you a new top 10. Dalton Tucker had a problem earlier before halfway. Rallies back up to the lead. The boss of No Limit Racing, Virginia's Brandon Fronapple, right there alongside of that Extreme Graphics Chevrolet row 1. Then you've got McGill and Poundy row 2. Tate, what a job for the 94. The T-Top EFG Chevrolet is in 5th. Morton, Mock, Massey, Peterson, Moultrie. That's your top 10 as we get ready to bring them back here at No Limits, Texas, to the Geico Restart Zone. The pace car thunders on the pit road. Here comes the virtual field, thundering below the flag stand. It's like a bunch of pissed off bumblebees going off into turn 1. Can you say swarm? And look at Tate up the outside in the 94 again, Steve. What a launch. 3 wide contact. The Budweiser car at the bottom almost got took to the apron. Battles with Dingler. Battles with Knighton. 60 to go this time by. Wow.
Yeah, and don't look now. Christopher Tate on the outside here for the 21. Back to P1 for Tate.
What a move. Back to the back straight away. Tate back up in front. What a phenomenal job for the 94. Christopher Tate. What a job. Climbing through the field. 37 spots. How about that, Steve? 37 spots, man. Man on a mission, and definitely showing his strengths, no doubt. As we move down into under 60 to go, there's Knighton again. The 28 Texaco car to the bottom. It's the top 15. 9 Austin Dingler battling up the high side. Dingler up top. 3 wide. Splits McGill. Oh, and there's contact. Oh, McGill. Peterson. Cherry. They're wrecking. Brandon Frontapple collected. McGill into the safer barrier fence off 4. Caution's out for the 8th time. Wow.
And we got that right when it went down, but we'll go back anyway and take a look. But man, that was a tough break.
You were dead on it, man. Great camera work. Great camera work eating Wendy's. Frontapple, McGill into the fence. We need to back up a little bit more because it definitely started way before then.
Yeah, so McGill right here in the 12, that white number on top of that. Play it out a little bit. Gonna go 3 wide here. Oh, and just tags at 29. He was monkeying the middle right there and just couldn't get through clean. 54, Grant Peterson hits him a little bit right there, and off he goes.
All these monkeys in the middle, right? Oh. Here's a look at it again. And putting us under the caution flag. Wow.
Look at this, though.
So my question is this. Is this the money stop of the race, do you think, Steve?
Well, nobody came down except a few guys. Dalton Tucker came down right here. So he'll be about 21st, give or take. So that's interesting of a move right there. I'm guessing he thinks he can make it on fuel. Maybe with a few more cautions, perhaps, but interesting call there. A couple more as well coming down as well. Hank Cass and
Interesting.
McGill.
You're exactly right. We'll see how all of this, no doubt, shakes up when we get ready to see how pit stops shake down. No doubt, coming up here. All right. Hey, listen, I got a bolt, brother. I tried to stay with you as long as I could, my friend. Steve,
good,
enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your Wendy's. Enjoy all of the great action here in Texas. Man, you know, I wish I would have never said nothing about cautions and everything going good the last couple of weeks. But anyhow, it's been an entertaining one here at Texas. And I'll see everybody, of course, at Worldwide Technology Raceway at Gateway next week. And then 2 weeks after the 4th of July, I will see you for the championship finale at Viva Las Vegas. Steve, carry him home, buddy. I'll see you next week, my friend. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir, man. We'll catch you. All right, folks. You're stuck with me now. Just kidding. Or am I? Either way, lap 112 right now, and it's been a good race. Christopher Tate up front, obviously, and Boundy second, Isaac Mock in third. So a lot of these guys staying up front right now. We just saw Dalton Tucker come down pit road, get the fuel, get the fresh tires. So we're gonna watch that, right? I think he can get up front. Obviously, has the tires to do it, so that should not be a problem. Mark Martinek actually. Come to think of it, right now in P19 after his wreck earlier on, but the front end looks pretty good, so got that car fixed up and looking pretty sharp. So good to go. Hey, big thanks to you folks for being here. Look at this, 28 live viewers, hey, awesome job by you guys for being here. Thank you for the support. Hit that sub button, man. We're getting so close to 800 and then soon 1,000. Awesome stuff right now. So, Tate up front. All kinds of drivers throughout the field. A couple of updates. Yeah, Alec Coates, Victor Fluger out of the race right now. Involved in wrecks earlier on in the race, unfortunately. But the big story today so far really has been, I mean, you know, championship drivers and chase drivers haven't really been, like, in the picture. They're kind of floating around everywhere. But, you know, definitely a hard track. 31st on down, as you can see on the left side of your screen, all out of the race, except Wolf and Ish. Those guys are still down multiple laps, but aren't officially out of the race yet. But still plenty of time to get going here. But pace car lights are off. We're going to go back green here momentarily. Just wrapping up our 8th caution of the day on lap 113. So we're almost done. Who's going to win this race right now, right? After this race, we're halfway through the chase. And that is going to be massive. Huge fields once more. 40 drivers in the field today. Unbelievable job by this league, obviously. Always a great turnout. Right now, though, we're going to get this thing back going green. Here we go. Pace car right now going to turn in. And look at everyone right here. Here we go. Back green flag. Here in Texas. There it is. Inside lane. It's a great jump there by Christopher Tate, but the outside does not get moving that quick. Sean Boundy in second place. Look at how much they're spread out right here. 3 wide in the back, Brian Wirtz. Jordan Dwasik right there as well in the inside lane, trying to do what he can. Restarts are the best time to make passes right now, right? Look at this, Brian Wirtz. We just talked about it, 3 wide right now in the middle. One car way down low, that's Correa, I believe. It sure is. And the yellow flag out once more, the 9th caution. Again, I don't believe this was a big wreck by any means. We'll take a look, obviously, but... Go back a little ways and take a look at Correa. Oh, yeah, he spins out right there. Keeps it straight. And off he goes. We'll try and take one more look to see if we find out what happened to him. Oh, just kind of got off the wall right there and, man, lost it. And off he went. Tough break. Not what you want to see, obviously, but some damage for that 17. Again, another late caution being thrown here for that 17. He's going straight right there, and then the yellow comes out, so another questionable yellow flag on the track, but either way, our 9th caution. Christopher Tate up front, Boundy, Morton, Mock, and Moultrie all in your top 5. Lap 117, about 50 laps to go here in this race. Been a great time so far, obviously. Huge thanks to Butt Kicker, IMB. All the great partners in this series. Always a good time. Right now, we'll step away, folks, just for a second. We'll talk to our sponsors and thank them for all they do for us. We'll come right back. All right, folks, welcome back to race day. And as always, the Extreme Graphics Next Gen series. A fun time every time we go here on Thursday nights. Still under our yellow flag right now for our 9th caution. Christopher Tate up front, Sean Boundy, Barrett Morton, Isaac Mock, and Mike Moultrie, your top 5. Good stuff. Matthew Correa was the subject matter of that last caution flag, so car looks pretty decent right now on the pit road, so doesn't seem overly too bad. But so far, so good. We are winding this race down right now. Should be going back green here this next time by, and good stuff. So the front row will be Tate and Boundy. Boundy, we saw him last week, man. He was so close to getting that first win. Looked very, very good. Just the tires at the end, didn't quite work out for him. But he's got a chance today, right? We're getting down to it. And Boundy is right there on the outside. Christopher Tate has looked really, really strong as well. Don't forget about Dalton Tucker right now in P16. Has the fresh tires, so he'll be working his way back up, obviously, through the field. He is going to get there pretty quick, so good to see, obviously. A lot of storylines going on. A lot can still happen, folks. So here we go. Gonna go back green here on lap 120. We'll have 47 laps remaining in this Texas race. Here we go. Start finish line. Green flag is on display. We're going to go back green here on lap 120. Good stuff right now by the lead right here. Christopher Tate. A great jump. And then P2 and 3 up for grabs right now. Barrett Morton. Up 25 spots in the day so far for that 90 machine. And there he is, going to dive it down in. And Tate is right there. Boundy on the outside. Man, great stuff right now. Further on back, we're seeing some great racing. 2 and 3 wide. Look at this in the back here. These guys. The absolute best time to pass is right now. And so far, so good by these guys. A couple of moves right here. Look at this, Boundy and Morton still fighting for it. But now you've got new drivers in the mix. Isaac Mock and Matthew Taylor. Right on board Taylor real quick. Man, so close up there. What a great job so far by these guys. In the back, we're seeing still 2 wide, and all these positions matter too, right? They all pay points. Oh, Matt Cherry into the wall. In that 45. Doing what he can right now on the outside. Right behind the 97, Stephen Massey. Man, just awesome racing. Moultrie falling back a little bit. Going to be 3 wide maybe right here. No, the 9 decides to not do it. Montgomery. A good call right there. Everyone racing hard, obviously, but they cannot give up their positions, right? We're at that point in the race where, man, this is crunch time now, right? You cannot give up any more spots. You really have to get what you can. Tough stuff right now. Mock up to P3. Or so he wants to be. Right now, he's right alongside of Barrett Morton. You can ride on board and take a look here. Man, Isaac Mock down low. He has the preferred lane, but with the outside lane here, you can really get a good run on the outside on corner exit, as you see Morton just did. So, man, good stuff right now. Right now, 26 drivers on the lead lap, and that ends right there at Mark Martinex. He is that last driver on the lead lap. And man, a lot of the drivers still fighting for their positions. The 55 here, Joel Hamilton. Can't get around the 12 just yet, but he's working on it. And look at this, 3 wide here for a top 5. Taylor way outside on the outside lane. That lane right there does not quite work here. You can make the middle work in turns 1 and 2, but not really that high line like you would see at like a Kansas or something. But man, everyone's going for it right now. Good stuff right there, though. 29, we've seen him involved in a couple of incidents. Not really, his fault per se, but involved in trying to get around some guys. Mike Moultrie, 3 wide, multiple occasions. Barrett Morton right now falling back a little bit. P7 currently, but Christopher Tate still your leader. Lap 129. He got the lead and he is not looking back, and I like that, right? I appreciate it. This is maybe a smart move, right? Stay out front. But at this point, you don't want to wear your tires out just yet, right? You want to hold on to them a little bit more. Definitely save the tires for the end of the race. And right now, we're starting to see single file racing a little bit. The 9 of Montgomery still battling Grant Peterson here. Down low. On lap 130. Overall, though, a fantastic race. A couple of cautions, obviously, but hey, that can happen when you've got a full field. I believe Grant Peterson just hit the wall a little bit right there, that 54. Gonna get passed by Morton again, and maybe even Dwarsik. Keeps it going, though. You can see how loose that car is. Let's take a ride on board. Yeah, so he kind of has that wheel, pointing right at times. So obviously he's overcorrecting just a little bit, trying to get that car turned. We're seeing Sean Boundy real quick as we go back to the front. Boundy up against Mike Moultrie here. This is for P2. Moultrie going to go down low right there. And all the while, Christopher Tate is gone. 2 seconds out front. And that is climbing as we see P2 going to be changing hands here. Boundy falling back just a tad. Moultrie up to P2. Boundary and Taylor going to be fighting here. Doing quite well. The 47. Isaac Mock on the outside lane. Again, 2 chase drivers right here. Needing to finish as best as they can. And man, door bang right there by the 44 and the 47. Don't know if that was, or don't think that was intentional, but man, that was close right there. They both keep it going. Great job. Great drivability. Quick update, Dalton Tucker right now back up to P9 after taking fresh tires a little earlier. He's not really getting through the field as fast as maybe I thought he would, so not sure if he really has the ability to catch the lead. We'll see. 3.2 seconds back right now. Gonna go 3 wide here. Oh my. Oh, Hank Caston goes around. Keeps it on the track and stays straight, man. What a great job by Hank Caston. And 24 as well, right behind Sean Lotuson. Holds on to it as well. Man, great job by those guys to keep it going. Very impressive stuff. That fight right now, Dalton Tucker up against Barrett Morton. And that gap is now 3 seconds. So these guys right here, they can catch him. This is why earlier, right, we talked about track position. It's just so key at a track like this, especially in this, Gen 7 car, right? You can have the new tires, but the track position is huge, right? It's all about the dirty air. And a driver right now like Dalton Tucker in that dirty air a lot. Unlike Christopher Tate, right? So Christopher Tate has that advantage because he has that clean air and nothing's disturbing the aero, right? But I will say Moultrie has been catching him. The gap was 2 seconds, and now Moultrie is about 1.1 seconds out. So he has been catching up these last couple of laps, and that gap is going to shrink. Good stuff right there. Oh, Tate comes down to pit road right here. Maybe an early pit stop. Look at this. Green flag stops right now for Christopher Tate. That's how it begins, folks. Who else comes down? Matt Cherry, Sean Lotuson. A bunch of guys. Mike Moultrie will take the lead, but for how long? Dwarsik is right behind him in that third spot, or second spot now, actually. So this is key, right? When do these drivers pit? Here comes one right now. The 47, Isaac Mock, comes down for green flag stops. 27 laps to go. Garrett Austin, a fan favorite. There he is. Hamilton, Stephen Kirby, Colin Terrell. A lot of these guys coming down pit road right now. And I will say the undercut will be huge. So these guys pitting now before the majority of them come down is going to help them a lot. Moultrie, Jurassic. When do they come? We know they have to come. It's just a matter of when at this point. And Moultrie in P1 has got to make that decision. But look at Dwarsik, man. He has a great run there off of turn 2. Peterson now on pit road, as well as Sean Boundy. So you're seeing more leaders, but a lot of these guys still choosing to stay out. That's an interesting call. If this thing stays green, you're going to lose a lot of time. Dingler, there he is. P14, Matthew Taylor as well comes down. Dwarsik takes the lead over right now in that Wendy's machine. I'll come across that line. Looks like Moultrie's going to pit. So here he comes. As well as Brian Worth, Casey Knighton, Hank Caston, who saved that car beautifully a second ago from spinning out and hitting the wall. Fernaffel down as well. And keep in mind, throughout all these green flag pit stops, Dalton Tucker did not pit. And I don't know if he plans on doing that because he pitted in that last caution. Got the tires, got the fuel. Oh, but here he comes down pit road. So he has to come down pit road as well. We thought maybe he would stretch it out on fuel, but looks like that's not going to be the case. So Dalton Tucker down pit road. Dwarsik, Barrett Morton, Holden McGill. Your top 3, Montgomery, Rainwater. Top 5 right now. everyone still has to come down pit road at once. Very, very soon. These guys, I feel like, who have not pit yet, man, I know they're hoping for a caution, but man, if they don't get that caution flag, this might kill them. The advantage on fresh tires is just huge, right? And this, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out for him, but tough, tough stuff. Christopher Tate, who we saw pit really early, right now in P7. It should cycle back to him as the leader once we get everyone on pit road. John Boundy provisionally in second place. Barrett Morton, there he is, down pit road. The 22 laps to go, folks. And this is the money stop. The top 6, here we go. Barrett Morton, again, down pit road. So the top 5, they're the ones we have to watch out for, right? If they get a caution right now, man. Oh, hold on. Matthew Montgomery almost was that caution. Drove it through the grass. These tires, I promise, do not feel good. But they are getting through right now. Montgomery, Rainwater, and Hall, Kyle Hall, in that 5th spot. But they all have to pit for fuel. Christopher Tate going to be taking that lead over. And man, Sean Boundy is quite a bit of ways away from where Tate is. So this is going to get pretty spicy. 20 laps to go. Montgomery, here he is, down pit road. That's giving up that P5 spot. So we have 4 more drivers still having to pit right here. Kyle Hall, Rainwater, McGill, and Dwasik. And the racing all around right now is still pretty intense. Everyone has fresh tires, right? Except the front 4. So when do they pit? And you can see Christopher Tate right behind Dwasik. And look at the gap, right? This is a great example of fresh tires versus old tires right here. Tate catches him with ease. Look at this, passes him on the outside as if he's standing still. And that's all time right now that Dwasik is giving up. But their bet is made. You know, Dwasik, McGill, Rainwater, Hall, you know, they know if they pit right now, they're going to lose a lot of time to the leaders on those new tires. But the caution comes out, that changes the game quite a bit because, you know, at that point, hey, do they all come down pit road, take the last set of tires, and finish off the race? You never know, but they'll trap a lot of cars a lap down. Not a bad move if a caution comes out, but for now, 17 laps to go. Looking good. Rainwater in that 3rd spot. A couple of more drivers passing him. I like the move though, right? I mean, if you've had a bad race so far today, and you're like, you know what? At the end of this thing, I'm gonna just wait until a caution comes out, if it does, and kind of roll the dice. I like it, because you never know, right? If your race is already bad, or your track position's bad enough, it's worth it. $16 laps to go here. Hank Caston looking pretty good. Garrett Austin in 15th and Sean Lodeson. Awesome, awesome stuff right here. The 70 of Stephen Kirby, I believe, just bounced off the wall a little bit a moment ago, but not too bad. 41 right there, or 24, excuse me, got loose of Lodeson. He keeps it going straight though. Up front, Dwasik comes down pit road. So here's one more of those leaders. Holden McGill in P1. So when do they come down pit road, right? McGill, Rainwater, and Hall. Tate is crossing the line right now, and McGill is right here in turn 4. So pretty wild stuff. Still a ways to go, though. The top 8 are on the lead lap. Here comes Dwasik. We'll see. Watch this. Where does Dwasik come out onto pit road? Right now being scored as, I believe, P7. We'll take a look just to make sure once he crosses the finish line here. They usually update us, and here we go. So Dwasik was the leader for a while, right? Stayed out. And right now, Dwasik is in P8. So not a bad day, right? He's up 6 spots from where he qualified. This is not a bad move, because now, on the flip side of this, right? He's in P8. He's got the freshest tires out of anybody by about 10 laps. Now we can fly through the field on the opposite side, right? Here's Dalton Tucker right here, trying to squeeze through as well. Dalton Tucker, unfortunately, just not able to get back to the front like he wanted to this time by. Currently in P8. But McGill and Rainwater, as well as Hall, are your top 3 for now, but they have to pit. Or do they? Have they saved enough fuel, right? We will find out in 12 laps time. I believe, according to our calculations, McGill, Rainwater, and Hall all have to pit for fuel at a minimum, right? So do they take that splash and go and just take the fuel, or do they take 4 tires, or do they get a caution, right? At the end of this race? Maybe not. McGill comes down, surrenders the lead right now. So that'll be McGill, has to come down to pit road. Rainwater inherits the lead now. Kyle Hall as well. So 2 out of those 3 drivers that had to come down to pit still are in. And that'll give Noah Rainwater the lead for now. But when does he have to pit? We know he does. It's just a matter of when. But right now you can see the gap, right? Christopher Tate, once Rainwater pits, look at the gap right here. Tate with an 8-second lead behind Rainwater, who will have to pit at some point. But look at Mike Moultrie. P2 right now, provisionally, right? Once Rainwater comes down to pit. Sean Boundy in P4. So really good stuff right here. Obviously, the gap between Tate and Moultrie is about 5 seconds, 6 seconds. And that's huge, right? That's exactly what Tate wants to see. And right now, Tate in position to win this race. Close racing here. Dwasik just came on pit road. Oh, gets loose right there through the grass. Oh my. Oh, uh-oh. Side by side, they connect. Morton in the 62, they keep it straight, no caution. Good stuff right there by those two to keep it going. A yellow flag right now would change the landscape of this race. Rainwater up front, still 8 laps to go. Can he make it on fuel? Is he one of the ones that has somehow saved enough fuel to make it to the end? He's not pitting this time by, so man, what a good run by Rainwater if he can make this thing work. Tate in P2. I can promise you, Tate does not want a caution to come out right now. He's looking to get this thing done in 7 more laps. Dalton Tucker making a move right now around Sean Boundy. That's going to be for a 3rd spot once Rainwater comes down to pit, if he does, right? Tucker, though, absolutely flying through the field right now. But close racing all around. Look at this. Noah Rainwater comes down pit road. That's going to be it. Cannot make it on fuel and will surrender that lead. So that will inherit Christopher Tate back to the lead and has that 5-second advantage. That is massive for Tate right there. This is what he wanted. He's done so well in the long green flag run. And we talked about it earlier, right? Dalton Tucker, so fast today, definitely dominant, but just couldn't quite get back to the front. Arguably the fastest car on track right now and in this race, but if this thing stays green, Tate has it by a mile. If we get that yellow, though, oh boy. We're going to see a close race to end this thing. But Tate right now, your leader, Moultrie, having a career day. P2 right now. Fantastic job. And Dalton Tucker in third spot. Trying to go back-to-back from last week with the win category. Sean Boundy, another excellent performance here in P4. Again, not a playoff driver, not a chase driver, but still looking extremely good. Wirtz in P5, I'll tell you what, he had an up and down day, involved in a couple of oh no! The yellow has come out. What happened? Garrett Austin. Looks like he got into the wall, perhaps. Oh boy. With 3 laps to go, the yellow comes out, and we're going to restack the field for a green, white, checkered overtime attempt. Let's look at it. Garrett Austin right here. Might take a second to find it, but Montgomery right behind him. We'll fast forward just a tiny bit here. Oh, just by himself. Gets into the wall hard. See if we can go back a little further and see if we can find out what happened. Yeah, it just gets loose into the wall right there. Keeps it going straight. Single car incident. Yeah, tough break right there for Garrett Austin. I mean, it's tough, right? But that's how these races can sometimes go. Mike Moultrie, everyone on pit road right now. Christopher Tate comes down, gets the tires, presumably. But again, these guys might have been cutting it real close on fuel, but I don't think they would be, because they really only pit with like 20 laps to go, 25. They should be good. So coming down for tires right now is definitely a smart move, to be offensive. But man, that's a tough call to make. Moultrie in P1, Tucker in second, Sean Boundy in third place right now. But man, what a good job. Christopher Tate, we said it a second ago, man, he did not want to see that caution flag. Excuse me. And again, for me personally, it's just another questionable yellow flag, right? I mean, I'm sure Tate has got some things to say to to race control, if I had to guess. But I mean, yeah, Garrett Austin got into the wall right there, but hey, kept it straight, kept it going, right? No immediate threat, potentially, but yellow flag is out, and that's going to alter the race. So that can happen, though. Hey, these races can be pretty wild. We're going to find out how this thing ends for sure. 3 laps to go. Going to be our first attempt at overtime. We'll walk you through that in just a second. But right now, we're going to go thank our sponsors. Step aside for just a second. We'll come right back, folks. Stick around. All right, folks, one lap to go here to decide this race. Potentially, we get 3 chances at overtime. And right now, we're going to be in our first rendition of that. So who will it be today? Mike Moultrie up front, Dalton Tucker, Sean Bounty, Brian Wirtz, Isaac Mock. Your top 5 right now. But there's a lot of guys in the back of the field who have fresh tires. So will that be the factor? I'm looking at Christopher Tate right here. A little far back, but in P17, right? All those cars around him have the fresh tires. That could be huge. He's going to probably want this thing to hit all 3 green-white checkers to get back to the front. But man, fresh tires here could be key. Can Mike Moultrie win his first race of the season? Or will Dalton Tucker capitalize again and win back-to-back races here? Or will it be somebody else? Brian Wirtz, maybe? Sean Bounty? We're going to find out right now together. First green-white checkered flag attempt. Here we go. Green flag is out. Mike Moultrie gets a great jump right there to P1, obviously. Right behind him, though, Bounty. And we're 3 wide for second and third. They touch right now. Wirtz and Isaac Mock side by side. Dalton Tucker up against Sean Bounty on the inside. Mike Moultrie comes around 3 and 4. Now he'll have 1 lap to go here if we reach that white flag. And we will. The white flag lap right now. Here it is, Mike Moultrie 1 more time around to get the win today in Texas. Dalton Tucker right there in P2 and a bunch of more guys right behind him. But the advantage of the leaders, they get that great jump on the restarts. And Mike Moultrie right now, what an unbelievable job today to have a run. Gonna get his first win of the season today at Texas. Not a chase driver, but who cares? Mike Moultrie wins in Texas today for the No Limit Racing. Unbelievable job here from Mike Moultrie. Incredible job for that 29. Dalton Tucker, we knew was fast, but he just didn't get the restart like he wanted to. Up against Mike Moultrie, and man, there he is in that P1 spot, gets the win today. Dalton Tucker, P2 on the day. Brian Wirtz in 3rd spot. Hank Caston 4th. Barrett Morton, a great rebound as well for P5. So rounding out the top 10, Bounty, Peterson, Tate, Mock, and Dwasik. Unbelievable job, but there he is. We're going to let him burn it down. He earned this one right there. That yellow flag came out and made that restart happen. Great stuff. We'll step aside, folks, real quick and thank a couple of our sponsors. We'll be right back and we'll talk to your top 3. Here we are, folks. We are back to No Limit Racing here in Texas at the conclusion. And man, Mike Moultrie wins this race today. Unbelievably good job today. We're going to talk to your top 3, as we always do. Let's bring him in from third to first. We'll bring in Brian Wirtz first, obviously. Came in third spot. Here he is.
One of the tracks I like figured out. Oh, hello.
hello, surprise. Brian Wirtz finishes P3 on the day today, man. What a great recovery for you. Involved in a wreck earlier on, I believe we saw, and just fought your way back to the front, man. How'd it go for you?
Yeah, that was a battle of perseverance. I had the pass through starting from outside pole. Got lucky enough for the first caution. Had to work my way through the field, and when I finally got a sniff of the top 10, there was a spin in front that hooked me, and like I was stopped on track and got clobbered. I fixed the damage, got my lap back, and just kept going.
Man, yeah, just super impressive all day long to get yourself back to the front. Awesome podium, obviously, and a great run, man. Give us your shout-outs real quick. Any friends, family, sponsors? Great stuff.
Yep, thank you, Casey Knighton, for sitting with me during the race and talking strategy. He's a good buddy of mine. Love to race with him. I want a big thank you to IMB Racewear. I appreciate them sponsoring our series and all the vouchers they give out. They have some wonderful racing gloves, boots, and socks. If you guys haven't looked, go to their website, imbracewear.com, and give them a look.
Hey, man, great stuff again. Go celebrate. I don't know. We'll see you next week at Gateway. Going to be a lot of fun, man. Great job today.
Thank you, sir.
There he is, Brian Wirtz. What an incredible job, man. Dalton Tucker, though, P2 on the day. We know how much he wanted to get that today, but just couldn't quite get it done. We'll talk to him about his race, obviously. Going to bring him in right now. There he is. Dalton Tucker's at 21. Man, came so close at the end to get that back-to-back win. The yellow flag definitely worked in your favor. But, man, a fast hot rod today, obviously. Some issues middle of the race, but you recovered well and had a good run, man. How'd it go for you?
We had a ton of speed early on, and strategy with all the cautions just ended up changing everybody. Got back in the pack, and of course got turned or whatever happened. I was on old tires. Guys were on new tires. It's bound to happen. It was a good race. I think if it went green to the end, I probably would have finished second anyways, maybe third. I was closing in on him pretty quick, but I don't know if I would have had time to catch him. Michael chose the right strategy tonight, and I don't know if Tate just ran out of gas or what happened there, but strategy definitely paid off tonight.
Yes, sir, it did. Looking good in that Capital Materials car, too. Talk to us about them. Looks like matches the sponsor, so I love this paint scheme, man.
Oh, yeah, appreciate it. It's a company I've been working for about 12 years now. Just a big drywall supplier in the Southeast. Really appreciate everything they've done for me. It's really been a blessing, like, working for them, and I figured why not repay the favor and put them on the car. Tried to match it to our boom trucks, and it came out really nice.
Nice. Looks really good, man. But hey, again, P2 on the day, obviously looking very good as far as the championship as a whole, right? This chase is pretty chaotic, or can be. And right now you're setting yourself up for that spot, man. So great job so far. We're halfway through it. And, man, we'll catch you next week at Gateway.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Alrighty, there he is, Dalton Tucker, man. P2, awesome job today. We're going to bring in Mike Moultrie, your winner of today's race. Love this paint scheme. We'll bring him in real quick once we find him. Where is good old Mike Moultrie? Uh-oh. Where is he? Mike Moultrie. Hello. Oh, man. We don't see him anywhere, unfortunately. Not available for conversation. Oh, no. Wish we could talk to him. But we do not see him anywhere in the Discord, obviously, as we use. So that's unfortunate. Can't talk to your winner today, but man, Mike Moultrie, what an awesome job. A big win, obviously. First win of the season. And again, not a playoff driver, not a chase driver, but gets it done and pulls it out. So, man, what a great job for him. Love to see that. So, unfortunately, folks, yeah, I can't talk to your winner. Doesn't look like he's available for conversation and an interview. But we'll catch him next week if he's around. So we'll do that pre-race next week if we can find him. But, man, what a great run for him. to get it done today. Awesome, awesome run. Texas has always proved to be a fun time. And man, right now it did it the same again. Your running order is right there on the side of your screen. Big thanks to you folks for being here. Big support all season long. Love that by you guys. Thanks for all that you do for us. All the likes, subscriptions, super chats, super thanks, whatever you want to do. We appreciate it. It all goes towards the race and the product for you. So awesome stuff. We'll come back next week, next Thursday for 8 p.m. Eastern time for Gateway. That'll be the second to last race of the season. Going to be a lot of fun. Next week, a quick update for race day in general. Monday, we're off for the NORRA Truck Series. They're off for a couple weeks. But Tuesday, be here on Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. It's the ASRA Harpoon Design Cup Series Championship Race at Homestead, Miami. The 4 championship drivers are going to be going for it, just like the real thing, right? Whoever finishes ahead of the other 3 becomes champion, and that's what we're doing on Tuesday. So come over here and check us out. For now, though, my name is Steve. This is Race Day. Huge thanks to you folks again. We'll catch you next week. Have a good night.